What is up guys, it is Adam here, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a review of the Carisma m40dt 110 scale 4-wheel drive desert truck. Now when I first got this car and I first started driving I thought, oh my god, this is an amazing car, and it is such a good car. It looks really nice when it's driving, it looks really scale when it's off-road and when you're in sand or stuff like that. I haven't been able to take this thing in sand yet, but I've managed to see some YouTube videos that have it on sand. It looks really nice. On sand when it's jumping about, but the kind of dirt that I took on was just like normal dirt, loose dirt, and it done really well. This is a very good car, I would highly recommend it, but there are some things here and there that are kind of off about the car, so I'm just going to go dive down, set you guys up over onto my table and have a closer look at the car. Now speaking of the looks, the shell is a Lexan body with a matte finish and gloss look to some of the parts in the car. The car is brushless, it's a ready to run car, but you just need to add in your own battery, but I don't really think that's like an RTR. That's kind of like a add a battery to run kind of thing. On the inside of the car you have full ball bearings for suspension. There is a beautiful 3000 kV motor, 540 size brushless. Got a metal drive shaft with metal differentials and metal dog bones as well. Now when this car first came out, their ESC was new when the car first came out. It's not new nowadays, but it is their Carisma Sport brushless V10 type ESC. I don't know what kind of voltage it can take, what's the highest voltage it can take, but it can take a 3S LiPo. Now the ESC, the servo and the receiver box is all water resistant. It's not waterproof, so don't be expecting to go into deep puddles and be staying in there and it'll all be fine. You can go through little puddles and splash about, but not massive puddles and trying to do mud bogging. The tires on this car are really soft. I haven't checked out the length, the size and the width of them, but I'll do that in the middle of the video at some point. The thing I want to say about these tires in particular is they will wear down very quickly, and I want to compare real quickly new tires to the old tires that I was using. These new tires haven't been used yet, they don't even have foam inserts in them, there's just air, and I'll get more traction that way, but I have a feel that these will just wear down as much as these did. And these have gone completely bald after around about 3 to 4 runs, 3.5, 4 runs maybe. These tires should have stayed like this for ages. These have good grip, but the compound it doesn't feel like it can wear down easily. But lo and behold, it has. The remote is a standard 2.4 GHz remote. The batteries, the amount of batteries it takes is 4 batteries. You have steering trim, you have steering dual rate, and you have throttle trims as well. The steering trim is here at the top, throttle trim is the bottom, and the steering dual rate is at the top. You can reverse throttle and reverse steering as well. And I want to say as well, this is the best feeling remote I've ever had. It feels really nice in my hands especially, because there's always going to be like those kind of remotes that I have as well that are like too long, they're too big, the wheel's too small, and it doesn't feel right. They don't feel like they're in the right positions, and the springs inside feel too stiff or too soft. But this is perfect, the way I like it, and everyone's going to have their different opinions on whether there should be stronger springs in the throttle and steering, but I like it to be in the mid-range of strong/weak kind of thing. And I will be using my 3S LiPo with a 25C continuous burst with a 50C maximum burst. Don't be expecting the speeds that I'm going to be getting, because this is a 3S LiPo, and if you don't have a 3S LiPo, don't be expecting the speeds that you'll be seeing this going at. Now when you first drive the car, it's a very interesting kind of car for me especially, because I'm not used to a car like this. I'm used to cars with hard suspension, I can go fast. But talking of suspension, the suspension in the car is very soft. As you can see, there, just me going over something. It's like nothing like I've ever experienced with any type of car that I've ever had with that sort of suspension. The suspension is a bit too soft as well, which you'll see in the next clip. Sometimes it'll flip over, and this is built for like dirt and stuff, and like loose dirt and you know, sand and stuff, because it is a dune buggy. And that's what the suspension's there for as well, it's to soak up all the bumps and stuff, and right there, that's where it flips. And it's easy to do that, to be honest. The suspension is so soft. One of the problems I found, especially with the car, is the slipper clutch on the motor. I'll just seen that this next clip after this is really a big pain in the arse. Now what happened there was basically the slipper clutch kept on loosening up, and I didn't have anything to use as a Loctite. I don't have any Loctite in any of my drawers for tools and stuff. I don't have any super glue to act as a Loctite. So what I had to do is I had to completely rebuild the motor and the motor mount itself, so I can keep that same gearing just for this review, then I can start doing stuff to it. So what I did was I got a metal spacer that could go onto the motor mount. That was for the slipper clutch. I put the motor and the spacers in the right place. Not the motor, the gear and spacers in the right place, but I just put that extra spacer that I had on the top of it, and then I tightened it all up, and that fixed the issue completely. So what the issue was for me, I'm not sure if this happened with anyone else, but for me, the spring that was in the slipper clutch kept on pushing the screw out a bit. So whenever you started to move, that would be pushing up against the screw that was holding it on, and then it would just be loosening up each time you pull the trigger. Alright guys, thanks for watching part 1 of this full review. Part 2 will be more in depth of the handling of the car, what happens if you put better grippy tyres on, what happens if you crash the car and try and break it. And yeah, I'll just be going more in depth. It'll more be mainly of driving the car. Unfortunately I don't have enough storage on my phone or my iPod to do a completely full 10-minute review, unfortunately. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share with friends. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!